The rain had stopped, but a shroud of cool moisture remained. The forest was still very much alive. Slowly and carefully, Lanier navigated her way through the trees, ears trained on the alien sounds all around her. From every direction, the calls of otherworldly creatures echoed, accompanied by the rustling of leaves, the rushing of the breeze, and the flapping of wings. It was so peaceful here. The forests of Selson seemed like a very nice place to visit, at least under happier circumstances. She crept between the trees, ducking beneath low-hanging twigs and stepping over exposed roots. The butt of her rifle rested against her hard polymer breast. Her helmet's thermal imaging drained the colour from the world, the vivid greens replaced with cement grey and incandescent white. Her patience was approaching its end. The hunt had been fun at first, but soon devolved into a tedious game of cat and mouse that had gone on far too long. She took care not to give any indication of her presence, lest she send her prey scampering deeper into the forest. Too much time had been wasted to risk a single error. The rain started again, just a drizzle. Lanier pressed on despite the chill in the air. She wondered how the others were faring. As they closed in, their prey had become aware of their presence and bolted, scattering like panicked rats. Her comrades had likely dealt with the bulk of the group. Hopefully she'd be able to rejoin them soon. She was approaching a wall of grey, or green, when something caught her attention, a sound unlike any she'd heard so far, deep, hoarse, and laboured. It was close, just past the bushes ahead. A mound of white blazed on the ground amid the grey. Lanier raised her rifle, grip clutched in one hand as she brushed aside the vegetation with the other. On the other side, she found a small clearing, and the source of the sounds. She hit the button on the side of her helmet, and the colour returned to the world. It wasn't the most bizarre creature she'd ever laid eyes on, but alien all the same. It lay on its side, writhing helplessly as the dark liquid oozed from the hole in its stomach, brushing at the dirt with clawed paws at the ends of its muscular legs. Its skin was bright orange and thick and leathery, a stumpy tail at one end and a wide head topped with a dull horn at the other. A row of spines stretched along its back, seeming to move with it, as if reacting to the pain. The creature let out an agonized moan that filled Lanier with sadness. There was little to be done. She knew it was a bad idea, but she couldn't leave the beast to suffer. She'd known suffering, and the wish for something to come along and relieve it. She aimed the barrel of her rifle at the creature's head, an eye full of pain met hers as she squeezed the trigger. Something wasn't right. She knew too well what made a wound like that. She was on the right track. Her attention was drawn to the bushes a couple meters away. She knew she'd seen something, some small movement at the corner of her eye. She'd seen many like it during her hunt, but this was different. The sounds of the forest faded as she focused on the spot, wondering whether her mind was playing tricks on her. The quiet was punctured as the mag round came shooting through the bushes, Lanier with no time to move before it struck her in the chest, then bounced off and went screaming into a nearby tree, the impact sending bark and wood exploding through the air and the forest into a panic. All around her, creatures were flying and scurrying for cover. Lanier wasted no time, raised her rifle in the direction the round came from and pulled the trigger. A single mag round tore through the bushes, and the quiet was broken again, this time by an anguished cry that brought a smirk to her face. Finally, the hunt was over.